Hello, my dears. How are you doing today? Well, I hope it's a wonderful day for you. Well, now that we're in a new year, we have a new study plan for our Come Follow Me. And this year we are going to be reading in the Book of Mormon and studying it and learning more about the stories in it. So Grandma thought today I would start with one of the very first stories in the Book of Mormon. And this is the story of when Lehi and his family leave Jerusalem. Now, when Lehi was living in Jerusalem, many prophets were coming and telling the people that they needed to repent or Jerusalem would be destroyed. Many people in Jerusalem were being very wicked. And one day, while Lehi was praying for his people, he had a vision. And in this vision, he saw a book, and he read in the book that the great city of Jerusalem would be destroyed, and many people would be killed or taken captive into Babylon. After his vision, Lehi went forth among the people and began to prophesy also, telling them the things that he had both seen and heard. But the people did not believe him. Instead, they became angry with Lehi and tried to kill him. But the Lord was watching over Lehi. See those people? They don't look very happy with what Lehi is telling them. So the Lord commanded Lehi to take his family away from Jerusalem and go into the wilderness so that they would not be destroyed. Lehi had many friends and relatives in Jerusalem. He was a wealthy man. He had a lot of gold and silver. But he was obedient to the Lord, and so he was willing to leave his wealth behind. He took nothing with him except provisions and tents and his family. And so they headed off into the wilderness. Now his two oldest sons were named Laman and Lemuel. They thought their father was very foolish to be leaving Jerusalem. They did not want to leave their lands and possessions and friends and all the good things that they enjoyed in Jerusalem. They didn't believe that Jerusalem could ever be destroyed because it had strong walls and they thought it could never be destroyed. But Nephi, here's a picture of Nephi. He's one of the younger sons. He was willing to do what his father asked. And when he prayed and asked the Lord, he found out that that was the right thing to do. So he was willing to do what the Lord commanded. And he tried to convince his brothers that that was the right thing to do too. And his younger brother Sam believed him. But Laman and Lemuel still, they hardened their hearts and didn't like doing what the Lord wanted them to do. But nevertheless, they packed up their camels and animals with their tents and provisions and headed off into the wilderness so that they would not be there when Jerusalem was destroyed. Now, we will read more about what happens to them as we read along in the Book of Mormon this year. And I hope that we can be like Lehi and Nephi and be willing to do what the Lord asks, even though it might be kind of hard. Because when we keep the commandments, we will be blessed, we will be protected, and we will be happier than if we are disobedient and don't keep the commandments. Well, I hope you will enjoy reading along in the Book of Mormon this year. Grandma knows that it's a testament, another testament of Jesus Christ, and that it's true, that the things that are in it are true. Remember, Grandma loves you. Bye.